Up the green monster for the third and final time. What a great feeling it must be for Andres Arroyo, the senior out of Colonial. 14:30, so he's a little bit behind what Elliot Clemente ran earlier on. He's coming up the steepest part of the green monster, just past the lake on the midfield.
Coming up the steepest part of the green monster. He's coming up, he's making a charge. Clock time is 14:46. Let's go ahead.
Back in second. It's a good race for Godwin out of Buchholz. Mitchell Moore squarely in the third now.
Clock time 15 flat. He made a 14:58 a month ago.
So Andres Arroyo out of Colonial, a great season. Had a really good run, a great American earlier on. He's going to be your 4A state champion in 15:12. Andres Arroyo. What a race we have come up for second, third, fourth, and fifth. This is Godwin powering up the green monster one final time. And a runner out of Seminole in third. Christenberry in fourth. Moore back into fifth. Godwin is going to be your runner-up in 4A. The senior out of Buchholz, 15:37. Here comes Christenberry. He's powering for that third spot. Runner from Seminole, 15:43. Mitchell Moore with a good race for fifth. Charles Clark out of John I. Leonard. He will get sixth. Here comes Billy Anguish out of Winter Park for seventh. Babinick out of Riverview for eighth. Kurt Convey, the freshman, right around 16 flat out of Coral Reef. First runner for Columbus coming across. Two across for Columbus now and two across for Colonial. Park Vista, Plant has two across. There's Pinheiro, 16-16, Lyman runner coming across. So there's Colonial. I believe they have all 4 or 5 across. There's number 3 for Columbus. Columbus across. That's number 3 for Plant. So it's going to be really, really close. Columbus, Colonial, Columbus, Colonial. What's it going to be? Kind of hard to tell right now as they come across. We know that the winner, Andres Arroyo, out of Colonial, and runner-up Chris Godwin out of Buchholz. We will let the timer score away the rest of the placings. Just over 17 minutes now. These guys continue to stream across. A great 4A boys championship. Andres Arroyo taking the lead. The first time he went by the grandstand and never looked back. 17:20 on the running time. A lot of these folks setting PRs, maybe having a chance to run on the state championship course for the very first time. They may have seen it at pre-state and had a chance to fine-tune a couple of things, come on back, and hopefully improve at the state meet. 17:42 now on the running time. A lot of these guys will be under 18 minutes as they stream across. Well, they call it the Green Monster for a reason. We see this several times at the state meet. The steepest part of the Green Monster is really hard as they come into the finish to get up and over that finish line. It's nothing but heart for these guys as they try and make that last 20 meters. And sometimes the mind just can't overcome what the body's telling it. $18:30 now on the running time. It gets to the point where somebody just needs to grab him across. He's really a good ways out from making it. The rest of the guys finishing up as they go by him. That may be the smartest thing to do, a nice, slow, steady crawl across the finish line. He will get there eventually. That is nothing but will and heart and guts. He will get across the finish line one way or another. It's really heart-wrenching. You just feel for this guy, knowing that he's given everything that he's got out on the course. He wants to get to the finish line.
Follow Jimmy Clark's steps, I guess. It takes time.
The officials are on top of it. They're saying to let him continue on at this point.
All right, and Jimmy Clark being
If they make a call on it, you can't second guess him at this point. He's going to see how he's doing, not going to touch the runner, see if he's coherent, see if his safety is going to be impacted at all, and they're going to let him continue. Right around 1940. He just needs a slow, steady crawl, folks. It's really heart-wrenching once again to watch this. We see it. If you think back several years, we've actually seen him halfway down the Green Monster as they start really struggling to try and come up and get across this finish line.
All right, and then we still can't tell who won.
So over the 20-minute mark now, just a couple of runners left on the course. You know, folks, he may be last when he gets there, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. He is going to will his way across that line. And this place is going to erupt like you've never heard before. I don't think I've ever seen a long, agonizing last 20 yards to the finish line at the state meet here in Florida at Little Everglades Ranch like I have today. He's got roughly about another 7 or 8 meters. He's going to make it. He's picking up the pace. He's going to get across the line, folks. And this place is going to go absolutely nuts as he comes across. He's almost there. They will grab him as soon as he rolls across. He just needs to roll across, get the chip done, and he is done. What an effort. Number 1450. Not exactly sure what school. Right around 21 minutes flat. The time doesn't matter. It's the guts and the glory and the effort to get across the line.